Welcome back to the CF Nevada YouTube channel. If you haven't been following along, we got a 1970 Ford 600 hay retriever truck, and we've been working on it. We got some new tires, wheels, powder coated black. We also changed the fluids, new oil throughout. We also fixed a few of the hydraulic lines on the bed. Got a few more to replace just to make them all new because they are a little dry rotted, and but they're not leaking right now, but I'll get to that later. What else? The inside interior, we got some shipping blankets for a seat right now because the seat on the other side, we got like 3 of them stacked in there. It got a rat's nest that just tore it all up, so I did order some new foam. We got some new foam for it, and I also got a seat cover to throw over it. So we'll get to that hopefully maybe today, but for right now, I finally got this bed adjusted so we can test it out on a stack. So I had to move the top clamp down because I make my stacks 11 foot high so I can put them on my semi and to ship them. So for height reasons, that's why I make them that way. But this bed is adjustable, so you can see the clamp can be moved for taller stacks or shorter stacks. The rear claw as well, we adjusted that so it's back to being level with the bed. So we're gonna go ahead and try and test this out today. So let's get to it. Oh. Choke it. Let it warm up for a second. Or not. Still think the carburetor needs to be cleaned out. Let's get that stack on here. So my hydraulic hoses were gonna get pinched back here. I had to move those, but now we'll put the bed down. We did it. We picked up a whole stack with our 1970 Ford 600 with a New Holland 1052 Retriever bed. This is pretty cool. I don't know when the last time this thing was run, but it's been a while, so it's pretty cool to see it get some hay back on here. The clamp, everything, man, it looks like it's holding well. The middle bales usually on my stacks are kind of the concerning part, that they'll maybe pop out, but it looks like those things are in there. We oops, I am Villian. The middle bales are usually the ones that are concerning because they may pop out, because they're a little different stack setup than most people around here make. But the top bales, they are hooked in there. The bottom bales all got a part of the claw on there. Let's see the other side. You know, a few things that I'd like to change on here already is just getting rid of this cable with this beat up piece, and kind of welding on a bracket and going to a chain, because then it won't flex or move too much. But the main thing for this is just to move some stacks locally to my neighbors' houses and get stuff out of the yard. So the other thing I could do is make that top claw, there's a couple bolts there in the center, and we can expand that out so it gets a little longer. It looks like it's just missing that top bale there, so I can move it out a couple bolt holes, and it should be able to grab that just fine. But yeah, if I did a, shut this off here for a second. If I did a clamp or a bracket here with like a 45 eye hole, I'd go to a big big chain and put that along there, and then probably weld a different bracket as well at the end for those, just to beef it up a little bit more. But overall, man, I mean, pretty happy with something that's as old as it is, and tires look good on there. Definitely wouldn't have trusted those other ones. So let's drive it around the yard here real quick and see how she does, and let's see about putting it back down. All right, let's see how she does. Take it out of the PTO. All right. So far, so good. Why going from first to second is such a oh, thanks, Jagger. can feel some weight back there on it, and the motor seems to be dragging a little bit. Let's see. The bales are staying. Looking good. We're moving some hay. What do you say? Pretty cool. Working. Okay, we got our first stack moved, dropped, put back down on the ground, and man, pretty happy, especially for this old piece of machinery to still be working, still moving stacks. And only a couple of adjustments that need to be done is making the clamp up top here, pull that out a little bit farther. Want to adjust the cable and put a bracket on the end here. Where is it? Put a bracket on the end here to put a chain versus the cable, and that'll help with the edge here. We grabbed that top bale and then just kind of fluffed it out a little bit, which, you know, that doesn't look so good, especially when you're dropping off hay to horse buyers. So, but the stack itself, man, it stayed together. Pretty happy with that. The bottom bales, everything, nothing got out of whack to where the stack's gonna collapse on itself. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. The claw did just, you know, dig into the bale a little bit there, and that's to be expected as it's moving them. But overall, the only thing that really doesn't look that good is just that top bale there that got pulled. And then when I did drop it down, it did roll forward a little bit with the clamp still down. So I just got to be a little quicker at that, because that kind of tilted it a little bit this way some more. But yeah, you can kind of see it. Well, it was already leaning a little bit, and these bales got rained on out in the field, and so they're kind of spongy and real light. So the normal stacks that I got be a little heavier and a little bit better. But overall, it works. So pretty excited about that. And yeah, just a few more adjustments to do, a few more hoses to change out, and this 1970 Ford 600 can go back to work on the farm. Pretty cool. So we'll see about maybe getting to the interior today a little bit and making that seat a little nicer. But from the first time cleaning up the dash and everything, she's starting to clean up pretty well. I need to get a new rubber floor mat in here because that one's pretty chewed up. And then do maybe a headliner. I found a few online, but they're kind of expensive, so yeah, I'll just cut something else out to put up there. But overall, not too much to fix this thing up and maybe get some more weather stripping. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It's all holding together. The hydraulic lines, nothing's leaking right now. Those ones I changed out are still working, and we'll change out these other ones here too. It's Labor Day, so not trying to labor too much on this day, but get a little work done because I've been sick this whole last week and kind of slowed things up a little bit. But hey, it's working. We're pretty excited, and we'll get back to more videos soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't done so, follow us along more on our Instagram at Coleman Farms Nevada and Coleman_Fabworks. You can check out more and more updated stuff, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get to this new truck here soon. So stay tuned, and thanks again. I'll catch you guys on the next one.